My late father and his family, first generation Canadians coming from post World War II, Holocaust survivor, not an uncommon story for many, came from other places to make a better life for themselves. My father was the first in his family to go to university, graduated, worked for the Royal Bank of Canada for his entire career, started as a teller, ended his career later on, completely risk averse. For him and his family, father could barely read, was a tailor, like a typical immigrant story. For my father to own a home for his family was already an unbelievable accomplishment and prize to have that stability. The idea of owning a second home was so crazy and nuts, never even sort of came into the vision board, but found this little property on a lake an hour north of Montreal and asked my mother's father-in-law, to borrow $28,000 so he could buy it. Hated risk, hated debt. It was a pride-swallowing thing for him to do, but wanted his sons to be able to run around barefoot and play with frogs and go in the forest and just have that experience. So he did it. And the bonfire pit that Patty mentioned was originally used to burn the downed trees and docks. The property we bought had not been used in almost 30 years. It was for no other purpose but to clean the land. And that's what we spent much of our time doing. And over time and through my youth, that fire pit became celebratory. Friends, neighbors, guitars, marshmallows, like just basic things. But I found this sort of magic in the outdoors that is created, I think, because we can't control the variables. We can control inside temperature and sun, heat, humidity, everything. Outdoors, we can't. And I think that lack of control gives us that sort of magical experience. And the original, albeit quite corny, around Urban Bonfire was sort of the idea of city smart country sweet and allowing people in urban environments to have that kind of experience with their friends and family.